Hi everyone, this is Dave, and what I've got here is the Wileyfox Spark, a budget price smartphone that a lot of reviewers are being very unfair on. They're saying it's not as good as the company's previous offerings, when indeed you're getting such great value for money here. This comes in at under £90 for an unlocked SIM-free version, so no tying to any contract, and it's a really well specified smartphone. We've got a MediaTek 6735 quad-core processor. We've got 8GB of memory and 1GB of RAM. I suppose the only disappointing fact is you can only expand it with a micro SD card up to another 32GB. But you're getting so much for your money here. It's running Android version 6 powered by Cyanogen version 13 out of the box. We've got an 8MP front-facing camera, a really nice HD screen. Around the back here, we've got an 8MP rear-facing camera with a flash. We've also got a really nice texture to the back, a decent performing speaker just down the bottom here, and the back is removable, so you can gain access to that battery if you need to. 3.5mm audio jack on the top, volume rocker on this side, power button on this side, and then across the bottom here we've got the little pinhole microphone and the micro USB charging socket. Now this has got 4G LTE in it as well, plus dual SIM functionality. So underneath this removable back cover you can put 2 SIM cards in it. It's just 8.65mm in thickness, 135 grams, so nice and light, and the 1280 by 720 screen might not sound that impressive, but it still gives you a pixel density of 294 ppi. Now I always like to concentrate on a few things, and the main one really for me is the camera. And I think the camera performs very well indeed. This is an 8MP rear facing camera that I've been taking the photos with. Let's show you some of the photos. This is my subscribe pillow, which I always take with cameras on camera phones nowadays. Very nice detail. It's done a good job of keeping the colours fairly accurate. Now this was taken in less than optimal lighting conditions. Yes, the 8MP isn't that high a resolution, but it's still done a really nice job of capturing the scene. And again, the colours are very accurate. Here we got some detail on one of my lights, and it did really well here. This was very well lit, and you can see it's picked up all of the details, some little reflections as well. And then a couple more photos to show you. This is one of my speakers. Depth of field, not that fantastic on this camera, but acceptable. And then here's my Panasonic GX8. And again, even though it's only 8MP, we've still got some good detail picked up here. We've got no sort of fringe into the colours or anything. It just does a really nice job. Also of note, the background's nice and white, and that is how it was intended to be. So I think this does a really good job when it comes to camera performance. With regards to battery, I would say you'll get between a day and a half and almost 2 days of battery life from a single charge. And with regards to actual performance, even though it's only a 1.3 GHz quad-core processor, things still move along at quite a nice turn of speed. I think that's thanks to the lower resolution screen. Obviously it's shifting less data, but it certainly doesn't slow down and you don't get much lag at all really. Also it stays nice and cool. The size is very nice. It's a 5-inch screen, goes up nice and bright as well, and I think it's just the perfect size for a budget, no frills, well specified phone that's going to do everything that you need it to do. I say this in a lot of my videos recently, but do you really need to spend £500, £600, £700 on a flagship smartphone to do the same tasks that you can do on something that's a lot cheaper? This is the Wileyfox Spark, and I think at the under £90 price point, this is a real bargain. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please do hit that like button, check out the links down below, and don't forget to subscribe to the Geekanoids channel. I'll see you again soon in another video.